$29.
28.
27.
26.
25.
24.
23.
22. 21.
20.
19.
18.
17.
16.
15.
14.
13. 12.
11.
10.
8.
6.
6. What happened to 7?
7.
5.
4.
3.
2.
1.
0.
Well, oh, my bad. I didn't click the button enough times. So as you can see, we are back on YouTube, but we are going to do this the way we were. We're going to do an hour here, and then I'm going to turn off Rumble or turn off YouTube and go right over to Rumble. So if you don't follow me on Rumble, here is a link to the live stream because I just realized that not enough people were getting. So here you go. There is the link to the Rumble stream. So you guys can follow me over there for the second hour because there's stuff I like to talk about that YouTube doesn't want me to talk about. I'm having a cup of orange creamsicle coffee brand coffee, and I gotta tell you, it's pretty good. So what's everyone got in pocket today? Can you guys guess? Okay. First off, guess what I've got in my pocket today? Guess what my primary EDC for the day is today? Somebody let me know. And we're sticking with I'm not going to do just 4th of July. This is the entire month of July should be Pride Month, American Pride Month. So for the month of July, we will continue with this shirt and the backdrop and everything. So I gotta tell you guys, I hope you can't. A Norseman. I think you need to send that back. That's not the actual Norse. My Norseman is over there on the shelf, but it's not my Norseman. It's not my 940. Something else. Yeah, you guys guess what I've got in my pocket. And I'll tell you how wrong you are. And then we'll get into the cool stuff that I've had come in. So first thing we'll do is first person that can guess what hey, what's up, Chef Rocky? Once again, Rocky, thank you very much for all the support to the channel. I don't say it enough. I can't tell you guys how much Rocky has supported the channel. PMP Aries, incorrect, crazy Ryan Games. Incorrect. It is not the PMP Aries. I'll give you guys another like 30 seconds to guess and see what's in my pocket. But there's only 7 people here. So let's see how many people are watching on Rumble. There's 3 people watching on Rumble. We are live on both YouTube and Rumble. That's going to be a continuing thing for a while. We're going to do the first hour here and the second hour on Rumble. So if you're on Rumble, you get both hours. So I'm trying to entice more people to follow me on Rumble. So let's see. AM8, that is incorrect. The AM8 is close by, but it is not in my pocket. My Warren Tack is not in my pocket. You guys are wrong on all counts so far. Keep guessing. I'll give you guys a little bit longer. Bubbles, I see that you changed to the logo. So Bubbles is going to start making some products. He has got a really cool logo that he's going to use. I see you changed it for the cord. No, a Warrenclyffe. No, it's not even a Warrenclyffe style blade. Keep guessing. No one's got it right yet. No one's got it right yet. Of course we are. Yeah. So, like I said, an hour here, and then the second hour will be over there. Chef Rocky has started commenting over on Rumble. And if you're on Rumble and you want to drop a comment, I will read your comment. I cannot highlight it as I would like to. I talked with StreamYard about it. I was blaming StreamYard. It's not StreamYard's fault. Apparently, Rumble has not provided the integration for some of these things. It's probably a political reason. Like some of these companies don't want you to say things that we like to say on Rumble. So I have to use a different interface. I have to actually set up the stream differently. So no one has gotten it. It is, I just took it out of my pocket so I can show you guys. It is my PM2. And I put up a video. I have to say, there are a lot of people that just hate on something that they don't. Yeah, you got it. You got it right there. There are people that will just shit on a product before they even know anything about it. So I did. Yeah, Bubbles called it right at the very moment. So I put a CME on this, the compression made easy. I put a CME on this. Justin over at OCD for EDC makes these. And I put it on and I did a video of me installing it and talking about like the difference. And there were so many people like, oh, that's a problem looking for a solution, or that's a solution looking for a problem. I mean, and then it was like, total crap. What a piece of shit. Yeah, I'm going to glue a 5-cent piece of plastic to my knife. These are made in-house by Justin. He does them in different different types. They are made on a 3D printer at his house, which takes a lot of time. They are done in a specific fashion, and they absolutely do a great job at what they're meant for. And people are like shitting all over. Yeah, he's making titanium ones as well. People are shitting all over, like, I'm going to glue a piece of plastic. I'm going to super glue a piece of plastic to my Spyderco. I'm like, great. Hey, Will's here. Yeah, he's making titanium ones. And I'm like, guys, have you like not listened to what I said? I said I have above average size hands. The compression lock for me, I felt like I had to really stick my big fucking fingers in there, and it didn't feel comfortable for me. I like this. It feels a lot more like a button lock, in my opinion. And if you are left-handed, it definitely makes this knife easier to manipulate. So to everyone that's out there that's just shitting on a product that they've never tried, they probably don't even own a knife. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to stick that in my Spyderco. They probably don't even own a knife that it would work on. They just like crapping on stuff. This is why we're going to talk about some stuff on the Rumble side of the house. He uses G10 and carbon fiber. Also has a company that makes them with some of them with precision. Yeah, the one I got is just a pretty simple one. I dig it. It sits on there nice. The fact is, like, I don't foresee that coming loose, because while super glue is really not that strong to like twist and pry on, I'm not twisting and prying. I'm simply pushing. There's not a lot of linear torsion on the glue. It works fine. It works fine. It does a great job. And people have just like in the comments on that video, like, what a piece of shit, like fucking. And I've seen people comment like, the people are like, oh, that's a problem. That's not a problem that needed a solution. They just fuck. I was like, well, if you listen to Justin has both above average sized hands, and he's left-handed, which means that would put him like squeezing in really far on that. And he's in a position where he's going to drop his knife. Seth specifically dropped his knife a few times. So, you know, you can't knock a product till you get it. Like, there's a lot of products out on the market that people look at like, oh, that's stupid. But then when you look at it, like, people with a little bit of a disability probably can use that product. There's a lot of products out there. One of my favorite YouTubers, Barry Allen, talks about that when he gets kitchen gadgets. He gets kitchen gadgets, and he's like, don't knock these gadgets until you think about the fact that maybe somebody with diminished capabilities has got a problem with it. I got to tell you guys right now, I'm thinking about turning the fan up a little bit. Can you guys hear the fan at all? I mean, I'm hoping you can't because I'm going to turn it up one more notch. It's hot. It is currently almost 90 degrees in San Diego. I am in my garage with studio lights on and the door shut. And I'm not wearing grown-up pants. I am currently in my pajama shorts right now. So I'm trying to be comfortable. Can't hear it. Let's turn that up a little bit then because I want a little bit more air moving. Then how about now? I can hear it. Can you guys hear it? I think the original ones were. They were 3D. I think that the original ones were. I don't know. I'm going based off of stuff that I saw years ago, but I didn't have a knife with a compression line. Can you hear it now? Can you hear the fan? Hopefully you can't. If you can't, if it doesn't bother you, we'll just leave it like that. I do not want to have to take a shower immediately after. Woo. So I have noise canceling on. I still hear nothing but your Gucci. You Gucci by it. Okay. So that's what I'm carrying. And I have to say, you're going to see a few videos about this. I hate the fact that I never got one of these. I had a chance to get these when they would be on sale. And I'm like, I see them when they come into the channel for sharpening. But I never had one long enough to form an opinion on the knife itself. Like I never got to use one because guys that have Spydercos a lot of times when they send stuff in, they're like, yeah, you can do a video if you want, but like I don't want you to like I don't want you to use it real hard. I don't want to scratch it. They're like kind of picky about their Spydercos, which is weird because Spydercos are not the knife that I would think you want to keep and collect. This is a work knife. Like you can see I have been thrashing on this. So I've been thrashing on this. I've been using a lot. It's getting a lot of carry. And I honestly feel like I'm 6 years behind on this. This knife, like the first time I started seeing videos about this was like 5-6 years ago. I think Nick Shabazz was the first person I saw do a video about the PM2. Now I liked the military. I still just couldn't justify the price. I used the shit out of this knife and it is super smooth. There's zero friction on this. Zero blade play now. I got to tell you, I was kind of frustrated. When I would tighten the pivot down on this, I would lose the action and I would still have blade play. And somebody told me, they're like, look, this is going to sound weird because I made sure I put the washers in the same way. And it came that way. It had a little bit of blade play and I couldn't figure it out. And I tried to get rid of it. Somebody told me, because remember I did the video where I marked the backs of the washers and somebody told me, it was like, flip the washers over. And I was like, you mean from side to side? They're like, no. Feel the washers. The washers are going to have a rough side and a smooth side. Put the smooth side of the blade, rough side of the scale to the liner and see if that, and I will tell you, I don't know why that made a difference because they're the same thickness. But I lost all the tightness. I lost all the blade play. It's now drop shutty AF. And there is no blade play. So I heard people talk about blade play in PM2s, and I didn't. I was like, I don't know. It's kind of, iffy. And I thought maybe I was like, oh, this is just how this knife is going to be. I flipped those washers. It was night and day. It's a completely different knife. So, but I did say I was going to show you guys some cool stuff that has come in, and it's stuff. It's not all new stuff. It's stuff you guys are going to see videos about here in the upcoming couple weeks. And I will say I'm trying to get back to 2 videos a day. So you'll have a lot, except for Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sundays, I don't want you guys spending that much. As much as I want views on YouTube and, all of us content creators do. I think you guys should be outside. It's summertime. You should be doing shit. I don't want you guys watching 2 of my videos on a Saturday or a Sunday. So Saturdays we'll have the live feed. Sunday there will be a video. So... And this Saturday, Pablo and I are going to just Nate. Hey, what's up, buddy? This weekend, Pablo and I on Saturday, Purple Heart Barbecue, we are going to resurrect the Peanut Butter and Pickles podcast. We are going to film the first episode. I will do some editing. I'm going to put in some fun clips and things. So it's not just me and Paul talking for an hour. It'll be some other stuff. I'll put in clips of his videos and stuff. I might ask him to send me some clips and things like that. I'll throw those in. So when we're talking, there'll be like little intermissions between topics. I'm going to find like natural pause points. I am going to say that that is going to be another thing that Coffee Brand Coffee will be sponsoring. I'm going to let them know that that's coming. But there'll just be some ads for Coffee Brand Coffee and stuff in that. Speaking of which, this is absolutely, you can see across the bottom, use the coupon code Crazy Sharp at Coffee Brand Coffee to save 5%. There are some limits to that, I will tell you, and there are going to be some changes to that. So there are times that will be 10%. So if I'm doing a sponsored live feed, there will be a 10% discount for that. But if you're getting a subscription, the coupon code won't work. So you have to use my link. But I got to tell you, like, if you're looking for a good product. So I had some cool stuff that has come in the past few months, and you guys have not got to see videos about all of it. One of the ones that really, really has impressed me. Oh, guys, if you're watching and you haven't dropped a like, please drop a like. I can't see how many. I can if you give me a second. Pull this up. Hopefully, my Wi-Fi holds up. They came and replaced my router. This might be loud. Let's see here. So, 10 likes, 13 people watching, 10 likes. If you would be so kind as to drop a like, I'd appreciate it. So, it's 84 degrees in the studio right now. It's just gotten to where it's just started getting too hot to have the full beard. It's surprising how much heat that holds. It's just too hot for that. I also cut my hair real short today. This is the Iconic Knives Cazador, not to be confused with the Artisan Knives Cazador. This was done by Jose Iglesias is his name, knife designer. Iconic is a brand I had not heard of before. And I did an initial first day in pockets on this. And people are like, oh, I looked at the price. That's too expensive for a D2 blade. Okay. I get frustrated when I hear that, because those are the same people that will buy a custom knife in 154 CM and think nothing of spending $1,000 on a custom knife in 154 CM. It's not, you're not paying so much for that material. You're paying for the level of quality. And this is an amazing, amazing knife. I have found very, very little things wrong with this. And most of them are just like little design things. Nothing to do with the actual knife itself. Small little knife, really nicely done, beautifully done in black micarta. And thumb studs only. I dig that on some stuff, but the blade is done impeccably. The grind work, machining, and everything, just impeccable. I'm really impressed with it. And when you look at the price, I think, to tell you the truth, like, it's like the same people that would complain about paying the price for this are the same people that then would go and pay a lot for a Spyderco that is not as nicely done. To tell you the truth, I mean, just little pops of flash and things like that. At this point, Nick Shabazz did a video about it. He's like, quality is the lowest bar at this point right now. There are so many knives out there that are done so well. It's really like I did a video about the Rat 1, and I was saying, like, I can't. There are so many knives. I can't love this knife anymore. There are so many knives at that price point that are so much better. And the Rat 1 is one of those knives that just kind of sits there and hasn't changed at all. And like Nick said, so many companies, you're not going to be able to compete against the new companies. You can't just sit there and do it that way, because you're not just competing against like any knife you're competing against every knife that came out before and every knife that's coming out soon. Hey, where's the bell? Just Nate, hang on a second. I grabbed the bell. Just Nate, thanks for the 5 bones, man. I appreciate it. That's the other thing. BWD, I ain't doing that kangaroo flute no more. I appreciate the purchase of it, but I mean, I think we've used it enough times to to pay it off. I'll do it sometimes, just for goofy stuff. Like I'm gonna set a limit. Like I'm gonna set a limit. Like if you want to hear the kangaroo flute, it's gotta be like that thing's a pain in the ass. I hate it. And then it makes my lips all tingly, and I don't like the way it feels. So, oh hey, I just got a notification from Rumble that my video went up. So on Rumble, 14 people watching on Rumble as well. So if you guys are on Rumble, I am watching the comments section on Rumble. I can't put them up. I wish I could do this. Rumble is not allowing, I can do this on the YouTube side, but I can't do it on Rumble. And it's not StreamYard's fault. It's Rumble's fault. Rumble has not sent them, I have to do this streamer configuration, which allows me to stream there, but it does not allow me to have the comments. Knives have their time, only get better as we go. Yeah, and that's one of those things that to tell you the truth, I honestly don't even know where the kangaroo flute is. I was cleaning up out here and I put it away. The dog is terrified of it. Like the dog saw me do it one time and took off. And if I pick it up, like he puts his tail between his legs and he runs. So I really don't want to scare the new puppy. When he gets more used to new stuff, we'll start integrating that back in. But I don't want the dog to be scared. So there's the first thing that we had come in that I really, really am impressed with. And it's not all just new stuff. Of course, I talk about this. This came in. This was Zorro sent this in. He had damaged the finish on this. You can see there's a little shiny spot on that. He had damaged the finish on it. I tried to finish it and refinish it and fix it. And before I got done trying all of the methods to do it, he was like, you know what? Just keep it. I'll get another one. And so that led to dyeing the scales in that sapphire blue. It led to the CME. It led to me realizing that this is probably one of the best knives on the market. Not price-wise. Like, it's still not priced right. But when it comes down to it, like, all around, it's probably one of the better knives on the market. Coffee is good. Coffee is great. Put that coffee next to my plate. Remember, I'm a ray of fucking sunshine. So the coffee brand coffee thing. I have to tell you, like, this is not just to plug the coffee. I won a thing of Roaster's Choice, and I'm going to do an actual review video on the channel of the coffees. I have 3 different flavors of coffee from them right now. I have blackberry cream, orange creamsicle, which what's currently in my cup, which is really good. It's a very subdued flavor, and their Roaster's Choice, which I have not even opened yet. So I'm going to open that for an ad. I'm going to film an ad for them, me opening it and doing some stuff. But I'm going to do a review video of their coffee because their coffees are like, I'm not just saying it because they're sponsored. I was talking about their coffee before I ever even made a penny on a sale. Their coffee's really, really good. Like, it's not just the fact that I don't feel guilty about buying it. Their coffee is really good. And that orange creamsicle is such an did not think I would like it. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna like it. And then a friend of mine bought it as a gift and sent it to me. It's fucking good. Like, I did not ever figure I would like it. And it's just the right level of flavor. It's really good. It's up there with it's in my 3 favorites. My 3 favorites, blackberry cream, then French toast, and now the orange creamsicle. I guess they're launching new flavors every week. So anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. So those are first 2 things that I just got recently that are absolutely awesome. So and I want to remind you guys, this is the link to the Rumble side of the house. Later, Will. This is the link to the Rumble side of the house where the second hour is going to be. Like, I'm only going to do an hour here, and then we're going to do an hour on Rumble. So if you're not following me on Rumble, you're going to not get the full 2 hours. So here is the link. You want the coffee link. What, the coffee link? Give me a second, and I will pull up the coffee link. I will give you guys the actual coffee link to purchase. Because the coupon code, I will tell you, the coupon code sometimes does not work. And if you're buying it on a membership or a subscription, I don't get credit for it. So, and we have a leaders board. Here we go. Copy shareable link. I'm bringing this up for you. I'll put the link here for the coffee. And there it is on Rumble. Do Rumble first. And then I will put it here. Here is a link to Coffee Brand Coffee that includes a 5% discount. That includes a 5% discount. I don't drink flavored coffee. Maybe I'll try a flavored coffee. The flavored coffee is great. It's not a strong flavor. It's not like some of those flavors you get like, oh, it doesn't even taste like coffee. It just tastes like somebody it just tastes like somebody put a bunch of flavored creamer in it. It's not like that. It's a very subdued flavor. The blackberry is very strong flavored, but it's not like overpowering. It just tastes like you put a blackberry in your coffee and mixed it up with like a stick. It's really, really good. Zachary Smith just showed up over on Rumble. So, but like I said, we got a couple other things that have come in that are really cool. And I want to get through them here because I want to talk about different stuff over on the Rumble in a second hour. This is, you guys heard me talk about it. This is that QSP Knives Pangolin. Now I've had this in, I've got so much stuff that I'm like, I feel like I'm cramped. I got the coffee cup and the microphone. And so this came in and I was immediately impressed with this. And I'm still really impressed with it. Oh, Robert Douglas says, next time a giveaway, I will play for fellow Rumble members. So good luck. So that means that Robert will be a proxy for the Rumble members. And if Robert wins something, then we will have one of the Rumble people. I mean, it depends. I think that the giveaways will do better on YouTube. I still want to do the giveaways on YouTube, but Robert, if you win, you are free to do your own, like first, like go in and say, hey, first person to respond gets my item that I just won, or however you want to do it. Like, that's fine. And then we can figure that out and you can just get that message to me and stuff like that. So, but at any rate, $45, probably one of the best knives you're going to find. They are on Blade HQ. You can use my Blade HQ link for it. But this Pangolin is a very tactical style knife. I love this knife. It spends a lot of time in my pocket. There is a video going up. I just filmed the full review video of this knife for the channel. You're going to see that in the next couple weeks. I'm trying to put new and old content in so that you get some of the newer stuff. I filmed a bunch of stuff that I wasn't the happiest with. I re-edited it and I reposted it. So you're going to see stuff where I still have the long beard and stuff like that. But at any rate, awesome knife that came from QSP. David over at QSP sent this to me. And I've been really impressed with how well I like this knife. At $45, I like it better than a lot of much more expensive knives. And that's been a running thing. I have had several knives that are coming in at the $50 and sub $50 mark that absolutely are competing and doing well against knives that are in the $200 to $400 range, which says a lot for like just the level of design. So not necessarily quality of knife, because this knife is in D2 G10 and runs on steel bearings with steel detent balls. So you're talking a lot of cost saving measures in that, right? In that knife. But the fact is that the design, the ergos, the design, the overall thought that went into the knife is what's really putting it up there. So like just gifted a membership. Why is this not working here? So Jeff, you didn't see it. Marco was gifted a gift membership by Just Nate. Guys, I am going to update a lot of the membership stuff. So if you are still on the Gilded server and you are not currently a paying member, like you let your subscription lapse, I'm going to get that all cleared out. I'm gonna have my daughter help me. We're going to go through it. I'm going to disable people's abilities. I will send DMs to all those people like, hey, I'm taking away your ability to see the chats. You'll still be able to DM me and stuff like that, but I'm going to take away your ability to see the chats the second you reestablish your membership. I'll re-grant you access. And if you were gifted a membership and you go to the Gilded server, if you go to my main channel, there's a spot for members only the membership stuff, and you'll see a bunch of posts. There's a link to the Gilded server in there for the members, and you just go in. Once you click on that link, make your membership, make your account on Gilded, make sure it matches your YouTube username, and then DM me, and I will grant you access. Okay, so that's how that's got to work. So I don't want you guys to lose. You know, I want you guys to be able to be notified that I am suspending your account. So that was that. That was this. Like I was saying, the ergos on this is what sets this apart. It's a very well designed knife. It's got a lot of the things about it that I really love. It's got that squat, lean down, like forward leaning kind of thing, where you've got the point in line with your thumb. It's just a really good tactical knife, but it does absolutely still work very well as just a day-to-day carry. It is a little large. I will say it's a little bit larger than some of the other knives. This Zachary Schmidt, who is over on the Rumble side of the house, I am sweating, sent me a Lon Humphrey custom knives. Now, you guys saw the unboxing. I did it live on YouTube. You guys saw the unboxing, and it was actually, you saw it on Rumble. The only reason I'm not carrying this is because I'm in shorts and I don't have a belt. I have carried this daily since I got it. And I got to say, this is probably one of the most comfortable, just drop down fixed blades I've carried in a long time. I like Scout Carry a lot more typically, but for this, it just works. And this is a very, very comfortable knife. It's done beautifully. I talked with Lon. Lon is going to be a guest on the live feed. We got to figure that out. But I just wanted to point that this thing is awesome. I have been carrying this every day, literally since I opened it. It's 22 people watching on Rumble, but there's only one like. So if you guys are on Rumble, same thing applies with, I'm sorry, there's 4 likes. Same thing applies on Rumble as it does on YouTube. If you're watching the video, please drop a like. That's all I'm going to ask. I'm not going to like ask for super chats and stuff like that. If you guys feel like doing that, that's fine. Just Nate did. I typically recognize that. Memberships on YouTube, always an option. I do a lot of great stuff for them. As a matter of fact, I have a giveaway I'm going to try and do this weekend. I can't promise it. It's a busy weekend. I'm spending time with the wife and kid. We're going to our friend's house on Sunday. I've got the live feed on Saturday. I've got podcast that we're filming on Saturday, and I've got the we're going to our friend's house on Sunday. I will try to do the giveaway for the paying members. Baseline and premium guys automatically entered into those giveaways. So if you're a paying member and you're not in the baseline or premium tier, if you're in the just looking, you're not eligible for that. So don't want anybody to be taken aback by that. But that was a very, very cool gift that Zach sent me. It was awesome to get a custom knife from another Ohioan who is also a knife maker. And then I talked to the guy. The guy seems awesome. He's working for his Master Smith's certification. But this thing is just amazing. And it's a hand-forged knife, AEBL. It took a stupid edge. And I carry this as much as I carry some of my other folding knives these days. I carry this in public. Like, people are like, oh my God, you're carrying a knife. I'm like, it's not illegal. I'm not got it concealed. It's fixed blade in San Diego County. It's not illegal. I carried this to the ice rink. Yeah, Marco, he donated you a gift membership. So I'm trying to see if anybody else did that. I like to call out. I'll check if I can't see it here on StreamYard. But at any rate, awesome knife. The sheath on it is as cool as the knife. The combo of the two is great. This is the Tucson model. Under $400 on Knives Ship Free. I have got a Knives Ship Free link in the links for my videos. Knives Ship Free is one of my affiliates. And you can go to Knives Ship Free and pick one of these up for under $400. He's got a lot of different handle materials and stuff. Great knife. I absolutely love this. So there you go. That was that. This you guys had already seen. This is that Rosecraft Blades Judah. I just did the final review video of this as well. You'll see that upcoming. This is an awesome, awesome knife. ARPM 9 steel, steel liner lock, not a very heavy steel liner lock, to tell you the truth. And they didn't even do any weight reduction. It would have been a lot lighter if they had. Very, very well done knife. But that burlap micarta that is on this looks like an old coffee table. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful look on that. The only critique I'm really going to have about this, and I'm going to talk to Savannah about it, and we'll talk about something about that in a minute. The only thing I'm going to say, I wish that this one was a liner lock. As much as I love frame locks, I wish this was a liner lock. Not so much because of the weight, more so because I would love to have that burlap micarta on both sides of the knife. Absolutely would love to have that on both sides of the knife. I think that that would look amazing. That would just take that knife from being just an attractive, nice little outdoor folder with a short clip point to being just amazing and gorgeous. I think that would be awesome. If this had that burlap on both sides, I think it would be great. So you guys can see that video upcoming. But I know what you guys are waiting for. You guys are waiting. I got the Stenger button lock. You like the Rosecraft Zambezi? The Zambezi's cool. I've got that up there. I have not done first hand pockets on it yet. But this is the Ferrum Forge Knife Works. Ferrum Forge Knife Works Stenger button lock that they sent me, or that they gave me. So I stopped by the boys' shop and I got this. Parker Rocky Top Customs just rejoined his membership, by the way. Big shout out to Rocky. Hey, y'all, long time no see. Good to catch you live. So I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to try and get through this stuff, and I'm going to talk about what's going on with the live feeds and stuff like that. The Stenger button lock. This thing is beautiful. It's titanium and carbon fiber. I've got a video, first day in pockets. I did the unboxing and kind of first day, but I didn't feel that I gave it enough to really to do it as a first day in pockets. So I'm trying to get through this stuff because we're going to switch over to Rumble exclusively for the second hour, which I think it gives it a nice different feel, like to go from here to Rumble. And we're going to try and keep this clean because I'm trying to see what keeps getting my live feeds demonetized. That's why I got all mad and went over to Rumble exclusively. And then I realized I wasn't making any money on my live feeds. So, yeah, carbon fiber and titanium. Nitro V blade, and I've had a couple of people complain, like, that's too much for a Nitro V blade. And I'm like, you're also getting full titanium, carbon fiber inlays, button lock on a really, really good design. And Nitro V is not a bad steel. And this knife has done better for me in Nitro V than other knives. Let's put it that way. So Zach Attack Designs, what's up, buddy? So yeah, this came in from them, and I'm really impressed with it. I have a coupon code over on their website. A coupon code, not an affiliate code. So I want you guys to understand, if you go and buy this at ferrumforge.com, I don't make a penny. I absolutely am fine with that. Like, if you want a sports channel, you can find the same knife on Blade HQ, but I'm friends with Chris and Elliot. I do know how much they wind up losing when they sell knives at a vendor. Vendors are fucking horrible. If you can sell your own knives on your website, I absolutely recommend that. I dig the companies that do that. So I would ask that if you're going to purchase this, if you want to support the channel, use my Blade HQ link and find it. It's the Stenger button lock, or use coupon code Crazy Sharp at ferrumforge.com. You'll save 5%, and they wind up making more money. I'm fine either way. I like making money. That's why I have the affiliate marketing thing. But I also do know if it wasn't for Chris and Elliot, I wouldn't have the channel. I wouldn't have Knife Designs. I wouldn't have learned how to make knives. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, where I'm much happier. So I do owe them a lot. They're really good friends. Support them. If you want to buy the knife, go over there, buy it. If you're going to buy two, buy one with my Blade HQ link, buy one from them, split the difference. But this is absolutely a great, great knife. The button lock on it is amazing. You can reverse flick off that little fuller notch that's in it. You've got a very, very good blade shape. I don't want to ruin all the points of the video that I just shot, but just suffice to say, I'm really impressed with this. I am really impressed with this knife. I ate some chocolate covered coffee beans. I got like basically coffee grounds in my mouth. So much, so good. Coffee coated chocolate beans. I mean, chocolate coated coffee beans. Amazing. What a good snack. So that's out of the way. This is not mine. So all the stuff you've seen all the stuff you've seen so far that I was talking about is mine. This is not. This belongs to Mr. Winston Cobretti. Say, would you like a chocolate covered pretzel? They're a little bit melty, but man, are they delicious. They are delightful. I love that movie. This is the AM8 Prayat 2, I think is the name of it. I didn't know the name when I shot the first Dan Pockets video that you guys are going to see or just saw. Did that go up? That went up. That should have went up yesterday. This came in. I'm really impressed with this. I've had it in my pocket a few times. I have not done a lot with it because I keep forgetting to ask Winston Cobretti if I can do what I want with it. Yeah, Mallrats is great. Mallrats is great. Zach, if you join the membership, I do members movie days where I put a link in the Gilded server and everybody is welcome to come watch a movie and we all just talk and bullshit and watch a movie in the background. One of those little thought I heard something. Sorry. Oh, Nate, you didn't have to do that. Like I said, I'm gonna stop mentioning the super chats. Like, I appreciate them. If you guys want to drop them, that's fine. Like it's awesome. I just got a notification on my computer that my internet kicked off, and that does make sense because I had prioritized this. I've started uploading videos to Twitter as well, so you're gonna be able to find my full content. Most of my full content on you'll find all of my content on Rumble and YouTube. Some of my content, the stuff I'm really happy with, you're also going to be find on Twitter, Crazy Sharp on Twitter, so you can follow it over there. I did get the Twitter, what do you call it, the Twitter blue thing, because I just wanted to start putting up my content in other places, and I kind of respect what Elon Musk has done, but we'll talk about that on the other side. I have got to prioritize this device so that we don't lose the continuity of the stream. So, just so you guys know, but yeah, I do a lot for the members, but yeah, this is that AM8, this is the AM8 Prayat 2. This is a very, very good knife. I'm really impressed with it. It is done by Miguron. So AM8 is Miguron. It shows it's really, really, ooh. Sounds good in the echo chamber. Yeah, great knife. You're going to see a video about that, another video coming up, and you'll see it soon. Like I said, if you can support channels, support channels. If you can't, I get it. I had to pull back some of my sponsorship or some of my memberships on some YouTube channels. I can no longer afford to support all the channels I want to support. So there's some channels that I do and some channels that I don't. If you're over on Rumble, 21 people watching. Let's see how many likes. Still only 4 likes. If you're watching on Rumble, please hit that like button. There's a thumbs up button below the video player. At any rate, I tried to get people on the bandwagon. AM8, really cool. Miguron is doing this. So now, the one that you guys have been waiting for, Stephen Wallace is here, just in time for what is. If you guys have not seen a video about it, I know that it does not have the PMP logo on it. That's because myself, Jim, and a couple of other people got taking advantage of Spyderco's. I'm sorry, I'm reading on Rumble. So if you're on Rumble, I'm reading this. American. I am taking advantage of the Spyderco sale that ends tonight. What is your opinion? Yojimbo Paramilitary 2. And should I order these in Steel's? I would absolutely say I would take the Para 2 over the Yojimbo, and I would absolutely take S90V over anything. S90V is my favorite steel. Unfortunately, it's going to come in a weird color. I did a video where I show how to dye the scales on this. It's going to come, the S90V version of this comes in a teal baby blue kind of color. At any rate, that's what I would recommend. That was for the guys over on Rumble. So Steven's in time for the PMP knives. If you haven't seen it, Kodiak. This is part of their Beast series. It comes with this birth card, and you can see right here. It is S90V, or I'm sorry, M390, 5mm thickness on that. Titanium handle, titanium clip, titanium backspacer, titanium screws. Comes in this beautiful, beautiful presentation case. That is the PMP. Yes, that AM8 Zachary Schmidt over on Rumble. That is absolutely in S90. And I'm trying to. I keep meaning to ask the guy that let me borrow it. What I can do as far as carry and use. Hey, Winston, can I forgot. I keep forgetting to ask you. Can I use this, like, kind of hard use this AM8 Prayat 2 in S90? I don't want to ruin the finish on it if it's something you're wanting to keep for nice. I have kind of put off doing the actual carry and use video. So at any rate, PMP Kodiak, and that is not a joke. It is the size of my microphone, if not larger. This is it next to, like, the largest coffee cup I have. This will hold, like, to fill this up with a Keurig, you got to use 2 cups, two of the cups, the K cups, on its largest setting to even get close to filling this up. This is a beast. So it's 10 ounces. And to give you guys a size comparison perspective, this is a PM2. Side by side. PM2. PM2 is not a small knife. This is insane. But the flip side of it is it's so well designed and machined that it is just a flip open. And I want you to think about this. That's reverse flick off of thumb studs vertical. That's at least the majority of the weight is in the handle. Even they did weight reduction. Put it this way. At 10 ounces, they did a ton of weight reduction inside the knife, as you can see. But they also did it in the blade, and it's still 10 ounces. That will cut your finger right off. That is a freaking guillotine. But it's still usable. I just did the video. You guys just saw it. The actual carry of this is absolutely insane how good this thing still works. Just so you guys can see, I had a buddy stop by. My buddy finished work. My buddy finished work this morning. He stopped by for a little bit, and he brought it. I'll show you. He brought a 6-pack, and he lives within walking distance. And so he parked and came over and then walked back. But he drank 3 beers here at my place. There's an empty beer on my workbench. Hang on. I'm going to show you something just to put it in perspective. Just to put it in perspective. Look at that. It is almost the size of a can of beer. Now I got to put this somewhere. I'm going to put that there. My wife's going to come in. You're drinking during the day again? I'm like, no, I haven't had anything to drink in a little while. At any rate, I've carried this in my pocket a lot. It's not uncomfortable to carry. It's fairly fun to carry and use. Let's see. Okay, so over on Rumble, IAA American Thank you very much. Zachary Schmidt said, is that AM8 and S90? Yes, it is. And Zach Schmidt said, is that the same size as the Cold Steel Spartan? I think the Spartan is a little bit, I think that the Spartan is a little bit longer because of the blade shape and everything. It is big, but it's not dimensionally as large. Like the blade and everything. Jesus, listen. It's a fucking entrenching tool. You use this to dig a foxhole. You really could. I'm not even joking. The Kodiak should be on washers. I don't think I would like it on washers. I really don't. I will say I've got to reach out to PMP and get a new pivot screw. My pivot screw stripped. I took it apart. I put it back together. When I tightened it down, I tried to loosen it back. I cannot unloosen it. I will tell you, I have taken it apart again because I have a pry bar and I got a small tack hammer and I tapped it back around. I just put it on the flat and I spun it back around till it was loose enough I could get it out by my fingers. It's my fault. I'm pretty sure it's my fault, but the pocket for the pivot screw for the T8 was a little small. It was a little shallow and it just stripped off. As I was trying to take it apart, I felt it kind of strip. And when I put it back together, it definitely stripped out. So I did use like the prick punch method where I got the corner of my little pocket pry bar and I just tapped it until it broke loose. And then I tapped it around gently and then I took it apart. So I have a workaround. It's not the way I want to do it. But keep in mind, I have a production prototype. This is the pre-production prototypes I have. There have not been any changes to it. So that's why the owner of the company got it sent out to me. I talk with the owner of the company on Instagram all the time. He's a great, great dude. But that thing is amazing. So that's basically all of the stuff that has come in like new. There's more stuff. Like I've got a bunch of the Rosecraft stuff. But that's the issue with Thai software or Thai hardware. Sometimes they're soft. Yeah. And like I said, I have a workaround. I know how things work. And I've had to use the prick punch method. I'm not giving that away. Are you serious? I'm not giving this away. I'm not giving this away. There is not going, I don't think there's going to be a PMP knife that gets given away. I have loved everything that, even the one that Winston sent me that was that Tonto. I can't remember the name of it. It was the Berserker, the PMP Berserker. I liked that, even though I didn't like the blade shape. I still wouldn't. There'd just be no way that I would not like one of their knives. That's the only knife that I like. If somebody gave it to me, I'd be like, maybe. If somebody sent it as a giveaway, maybe. But I still liked it. So, oh, pocket clip on this. That big ass pocket clip. But I do have to say, it rides really nice in the pocket. Even 10 ounces. Even 10 ounces, it sits really, really nice in pocket. It does have some pocket tearing capabilities, I do have to say. So I've said this a bunch of times. So if you guys are watching right now, I'm going to provide a link here. And all I want you guys to do is follow it. There's 20 people here. And if I send out some stuff, you're going to be home Friday or Saturday. I will be home all day Saturday. I will be home all day Saturday and Friday, I believe, this week. Yes, I'm going to be home all day Friday and Saturday. Because I have a lot of filming and a lot of editing. And I've got 4 videos. I shot 5 or 6 videos yesterday I haven't edited. I'm going to try and shoot 3 or 4 videos this afternoon. And then I'm going to film on Friday. So Saturday and Sunday, I'm probably going to do a lot of editing. So, but what I was going to say is here in the chat box, you're going to see a link to my Rumble. So if you are here in about 5 minutes, I'm going to do a extra hour on Rumble, mainly because I'm trying to get you guys to all understand YouTube is really squashing channels. I don't want to get into the big deal of it. They demonetize almost all of my live feeds. Cole is having the same issue. I want to provide you guys something that's easy. I like the YouTube interface where I can put up comments. Like I can click on these comments. I can click on this. So there's the link. But I'm going to be moving this over to Rumble for another hour here in a few minutes. So if you want to go ahead and click on that, there's currently 14 people watching on Rumble. There's 22 people here. Drop a like here, go over. You're going to see the same thing duplicated over on Rumble. You can drop comments and stuff like that. But that's where we're going to have the second hour. I'm going to talk about some other stuff other than just knives. I am going to talk about some current event stuff and some stuff that I think is hilarious. And I was going to show you guys a couple of Twitters that I think tweets, little birdie things that I think are amazing and hilarious. So yeah, if you want to join me over there and catch some more like uncensored thoughts that I have. Chris Walker, I follow you on Rumble, but I'm having a hard time getting verified, so I can't comment. Check your junk mail. A lot of times what happens, Chad, is that they send you a message to verify like your user account, and they send you an email as well. But you can go to Rumble and ask Rumble help for that. Wow, I am sweating profusely. So, like I said, there's the link to my Rumble. There's like 16 people. A couple of you guys have moved over. I have some things that I wanted to talk about. We are going to talk about something. We're going to talk about something that's upcoming. That it's a knife-related thing that drives me nuts. So, but there's going to be a pause because I'm going to go to the toilet. So here in 3 minutes, we'll go over there. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate the fact that you are willing to follow me on both platforms. Just so you know, if you really want to support the channel in different ways, every video that's on my YouTube channel is also on Rumble. So if you are watching content here, and I don't know how Rumble works. I don't know if you can pick a channel and just do a play. If you can play my stuff in the background to help get my views up on Rumble, it helps immensely. But the big thing is likes. Like right now here, we have got 22 people on YouTube and only 13 people watching and 22 likes. Sorry, I got that backwards. My bad. So you guys have been smashing that like button, but please do the same thing over on Rumble. I see a lot of times that like right now it says there's only 6 likes on Rumble. 24 people are watching right now, still only 6 likes. So if you can find that thumbs up button over there on Rumble, I would appreciate it. So, hey buddy, just got on Rumble the other day, so I will be over there. Mega stream. See here, you know what? Here's the thing with this. I'm going to delete that. Something's not working right over here. Hang on. At any rate, so I'm trying to manage YouTube and Rumble. So yeah, I'm gonna head over there. Here's the link one more time. If you scroll up a little bit, you can see the link to my Coffee Brand Coffee. If you want to support the channel, Coffee Brand Coffee absolutely supports the channel. They do a great job of supporting. I'm going to do another sponsored live feed. Sponsored live feeds. You will during a sponsored live feed, you can save 10% with my coupon code or link. So we're going to be doing another one of those. They're going to do them once a month. I got to talk to them. I might not have time to do it, but before I go, keep in mind the 22nd in Palm Springs area up at Beaumont at the Craft Lounge. We have got several knife companies coming. We're going to have live music, a band. There's a tap takeover. So we're having beer, blades, and barbecue. live band. It's going to be done at the Craft Lounge in Beaumont. There will be lodging available. If you're interested in lodging, I can get you in touch with Nico. I think it's just nico.urbano@gmail.com, but I'm not sure, but I can get you, reach out to me. Let me know if you're wanting to get lodging. I can absolutely provide you with the information. So I am going to put up some music, and then we will relocate to Rumble momentarily. So like I said, there's the link right there to my Rumble feed. Click on it. Meet me over on Rumble. I'm going to go pee, and then I'll be right back. There's already 28 people over there. So let's go ahead and head over there. Why is this not working?